the borders of quality and there. Because we don't want this quality, we don't want to confine ourselves to what quality is. Quality is not ISO certification. Certification is recognition of what you have done. Only the work starts now. And believe you me, you see today you're rejoicing, you're getting your certificate, the whole world is going to know that you now have a certificate. If you lose this certificate next year, the whole world will know that Tupperware has lost that certificate again. And that will be an embarrassment. Not to management, but to everyone. Because it's not management that keeps certificate, it's everybody's effort. And if management can stand here and say to me, it is our efforts that we are today ISO certified, I will have a big laugh at management. Because no management can have that certificate without the help and the assistance of the people. Now that is a pat on the back for yourself. You have done well. And you want to keep that certificate. Now quickly, when we're talking about this pushing, why do I say let's push? Pushing is not selfish. See, unlike pulling something, pushing is that you're able to take it to other people and not only yourself. Right? And by that I mean now, if you are now a quality organization, you need now to start imparting that in organizations that you deal with. See, now when they come with a product and give you the product that is of a substandard nature, you don't chase them away, but you say to them, this is what I'm unhappy with, and this is how I suggest you fix it. Go and fix it, and I can still do business with you. So that pushing those limits, those borders of quality, you shouldn't be selfish in. So you need to share this quality outside. In the churches where you go, you need to share this quality. In the shibin that you go to, you need to share that quality. When you get there and you get a glass and the glass is not clean, you don't drink from the bottle because you don't want to complain about the glass, because you are scared people will say you are complaining. You go ahead and you say, I'm unhappy with the glass, can you please rinse the glass for me? And in Africa, it's difficult to push quality in Africa because people in Africa don't want to offend each other. So if you don't do something fine, I'm afraid to offend you, and I say it's okay. You see, quality means if you've promised someone to do something, whether you're getting paid for it or you're not getting paid for it, you deliver it to the outermost, because it reflects on who you are. You know, a lot of parliamentarians, if you invite them for a function, they get there when the function is about to finish. And they get there and they say, sorry, traffic. We all know there's traffic in Jordan. You can't use it as an excuse anymore. You leave earlier. So that's what we're talking about. Second thing, it's forceful. When you're talking about moving the borders of quality, it's forceful. It's not. It's non-negotiable. It's forceful. If people have to change, when we're pushing people because they're not doing something and we need it done. So if we need quality at work and it's not being delivered, we need to push people to deliver that quality. If you need your friend to swim and he's afraid to get into the water, push him. You've got to be sure that you can swim yourself to save him in case he drowns. If a person is afraid to go in front, you push him. I've seen what happens also during strikes. I hope you don't do those. Terrible way. Yeah. During strikes, people don't come in the front. Because they know if they come in the front, the question is going to be, I've never really seen you at work. So people stand behind and push others going forward. So we push when we need things to happen. Now let's turn it positive. Let's push for people to do things. If your colleague is not doing what is right, push him to do it. Some people need a push. Push him to do it. Why are you throwing the paper down? It reflects on me. It reflects to us as a company. We are dirty. We are living in a pigsty, like you were saying. You don't want to be judged about that one day. So let's make sure you push others that need a push. And then it is drastic. You only push when you need something to happen. You will never come in your house and start pushing room dividers and that in the house. You only start pushing when you need something drastic. You need to see the change. When you need to see that change, then you introduce the pushing, and that's what now you need to do. It is uncomfortable. A lot of people will be unhappy with it. It's very uncomfortable. I know I myself, when you come and tell me that, no, because that's not how you're supposed to do it, you're supposed to do it in that way. Even if I'm going to take it, okay, 5 minutes later, but at the moment you're telling it to me, it does feel like an attack. You are taking who I am, you are taking what I do, and it's uncomfortable. But fact of the matter is that if you're not doing something, you're not doing it. If you're not using your PPE, you are not using your PPE. So somebody must tell you, put on your goggles, put on your gloves, put on your PPE. If you get injured now, if you die in this workplace, you're not going to suffer, your kids are going to suffer. That's what we need to do. And the last thing I want to talk about is that it is change. And change has got to come in a way of improvement. Don't change to the bad. Change always to the best. You have now taken that leap to go amongst the companies that are recognized in the world for the quality of what they do. Be proud of what you're giving your clients. Be proud of what you give at work. You know, when tomorrow you meet someone with a tupperware, be able to say to the person, did you know I work for those people? That's probably my line right there. That's what it must be. You must have the pride in it. And that's what South Africans will lack. When you was talking about Japanese and that, in Japan, quality is a culture. It's a way of life. If you don't do quality work in Japan where you work, if you don't do quality work, if you lose your job because you were giving substandard service, your whole family will be disgraced with it. They will disown you because that's what they pride themselves with, the quality of what they do. That's why everyone has bought this kid a PlayStation here. Because of the quality that we see in the Japanese product. Yes, we can give them a competition for what they do. We can be better people than what they are. Why are we are sitting in a position we don't have an excuse why we don't rule Africa. We don't have an excuse as South Africans. Why are we not ruling Africa? We don't have an excuse. Why are we not changing Africa? Why people are still dying of hunger in Africa when we are the people here with skills, people with passion, people with opportunities, and then we're doing nothing. So all I'm saying to you today is that the road to quality is legislated in our constitution. Remember one thing. If you are not doing or giving the best quality in everything that you are doing, you are a criminal. Because our constitution, which is the law, talks about quality. If you are not giving that quality, then you must definitely be a criminal. Thank you very much.